Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing our night routine with a 1-year-old. Our night pretty much starts at 5 when Matt gets off of work and we go for a family walk around our neighborhood. This is absolutely my favorite part of the day. I love just kind of debriefing with Matt and talking about our day, and Rowan always really enjoys seeing some new scenery. Here in Washington we have so much pretty nature and it's nice to just get outside and get some fresh air no matter what my day has held for me, even if it's been stressful or I feel like I'm a little bit scatterbrained. This always helps get my thoughts in place and helps me start to wind down for the evening. When we get home, I start preparing dinner. Sometimes I'll do this and sometimes Matt will do this, but this was my night because I had a dish that I wanted to make. So I had some fresh zucchini from our garden and I decided that I wanted to make a zucchini shrimp pesto pasta. So I grabbed the pasta out of our pantry. We use the chickpea pasta from Bonza. I really like it. It's really good and it's better for you than just regular pasta. And I chopped up all of my zucchini. It was really special to be able to make a meal with something that I grew. It's crazy. I don't think I've ever done that before. I made sure to core them so all the seeds were gone and get them chopped up nice and small so that when they get softer I would be able to eat them. Then I put some oil in a pan and added them in there and started cooking my pasta in some boiling water. While I was doing this, Matt was hanging out with Rowan. We usually take turns, so one person will play with him while the other person makes dinner. They were reading books while I made our dinner, and it's nice to be able to cook uninterrupted because normally for breakfast and lunch I'm kind of trying to wrangle him at the same time, but for this I was able to just focus on what I was doing. So I used some pesto, some lemon juice, some shrimp, and kind of threw everything together. When everything was all done, I cut some shrimp up for Rowan. Since obviously shrimp can be a choking hazard, I made sure to dice it up really small and put some in his cute little wooden bowl with the suction on bottom. It's so great because he can't really get it off his high chair very easily. He also had some milk and a spoon. And as you can see, as soon as we put him down, he tried to dig right in, but we made him say a little prayer first with us and kind of let him have at it. We're doing baby-led weaning, as I'm sure you know. So we just kind of let him be and monitor for choking. But other than that, we sit and we eat our meal and we interact with him. And again, it's just nice family time. It's nice time for us to connect and again, talk about our day and just hang out without a lot of like pressure of figuring out an activity. Rowan will let us know with baby sign when he's done, so he never has to eat all of his food, only as much of it as he wants to. And then I'll clean him up, clean his high chair up as best I can, remove his bib, and try to clean in between all those tiny little fingers. And then he will get picked up and taken to his bath. Matt does his bath every night, and I think it's more fun for Rowan that way because Daddy is often more playful in the evening when I'm like trying to focus on calming down and getting everything all clean, but they have such a blast together in the bathtub. Well, Matt doesn't get in the bathtub, but Rowan's in the bathtub and he likes playing with Dada. While they're playing together, I will use this time to kind of get ready myself. So usually whatever I'm wearing during the day isn't nursing appropriate, so I'll change into my pajamas or some loungewear that I can more easily nurse Rowan in. I put my clothes away. I always make sure to hang them up right after I take them off because otherwise I will end up with a giant pile of laundry on my floor and it will get very overwhelming. Then I go downstairs and I tidy up whatever is left over from the day. Often we have Rowan help us put his toys away, but honestly on the night that we filmed this, he was so distracted by the camera that we just put him to bed. I also put all the leftovers in the fridge. Whenever I make dinner, I try to make sure that I make at least enough to have leftovers for lunch the next day because it's just way easier than trying to cook a meal every time from scratch. Then I go upstairs and meet Daddy and Rowan in the bathroom and turn Rowan into a little burrito boy in his towel before taking him into his room. This is where the biggest struggle of toddler bedtime comes in because if you have ever tried to change a toddler's diaper or get them into clothes, it can be a wrestling match basically. So I get his diaper on him, I moisturize his whole body with some Burt's Bees baby lotion, and I get his pajamas on. Half the time he's, you know, kicking and giggling and trying to grab stuff, but we do the best we can to make sure we get everything done. Then I'll brush his hair. He really likes this part. He always says brush, brush, brush when I'm brushing it, which is super cute. And then I let him walk over to his bookshelf and pick out whatever book he wants to read for that day. So this time he picked Peter Pan, which is kind of interesting because it doesn't have any pictures, so I wasn't sure that it would hold his attention, but he really wanted to turn the pages, so he had a different kind of fun with it. I love this time reading to him, and I love that he's gotten more interested in it as he's gotten older. Then I nurse him. We're down to 2 nursing sessions a day, so I do one when he first wakes up and one before he goes to bed. This is such a sweet bonding time for us. Matt will get the crib all ready, make sure he has plenty of binkies and his little lovey. Then I ask him if he wants to brush his teeth, which he's always really excited about because for some reason he loves brushing his teeth. And we do that with a little silicone finger toothbrush. I feel like this is so easy because I can tell exactly which teeth I'm brushing because I can feel it with my fingers. So that's awesome. Then I turn on the sound machine and I bring him over to his crib. I always sing Rockabye Baby to him whenever I put him down to sleep, whether it's for a nap or for bedtime for the night, and just kind of stroke his hair and tell him how much I love him. Make sure I close his blinds and his blackout curtains so it gets dark because it stays light out really late at this time of year in Washington. Whoever didn't cook dinner will usually do the dishes, so since I made the pasta tonight, Matt was doing them, and I used this time to go into my office and look at my agenda and cross off any items on my to-do list that I had gotten done, and also prep for the next day. If there were things I didn't get done, I moved them to the next day's slot. That way I felt like I had a good plan for when I woke up in the morning. Then it's time to relax, and most nights I sit down on the couch and read a book. This is like the coziest time of day, and I just get lost in reading. I've been reading so much lately, usually a couple hours every night. Right now I'm reading The Wicked King by Holly Black, and it's really, really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'll often have dessert while I'm reading as well, so today I have this rose cream cheese pastry. And then it's time to do my skincare. So I use these makeup wipes from Target to get all the residual makeup off my skin. I cleanse my skin with the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser and I pat it dry with a towel. And lately I've been using this retinol from the brand Philosophy, the Help Me one, and I've really been liking it so far. It's supposed to be anti-aging, so we'll see. Moisturize with this Versed moisturizer, again from Target, nothing fancy, and use this Squalane Marine Algae Eye Cream from the brand Biossance, which I really like. It helps brighten my under eyes as well, which is a really nice effect when you're a tired mama. Then I brush my teeth like any normal person, and Matt will usually read a little bit to me before we go to bed. Right now we're reading through the Harry Potter series, and it's so sweet and fun. It's a great way to end our night. And that is it for my nighttime routine with a 1-year-old. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and click that subscribe button down below. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to hang out with you again soon, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!